Embarking on a journey from Düsseldorf to Dubai with Emirates promised an intriguing blend of anticipation and surprises. A looming token strike in Germany had set the stage for a potentially chaotic airport experience, but what unfolded was a curious mix of tranquility and efficiency. Join me as I take you through the key aspects of the 6-hour flight, starting from the quiet Düsseldorf Airport on board a Boeing 777-300 to the vibrant and unexpected experiences on arrival at Dubai Airport. Let's get right into it. Due to a token strike in Germany on the day of our flight, all flights got cancelled. But we were lucky enough that our flight only got rescheduled, so now we found ourselves on the day flight instead of the night flight. So upon arrival at the airport, there were notably fewer travelers than anticipated. With just about 10 flights departing from Düsseldorf that day, we were lucky enough to be on one of them. Although the check-in and baggage drop process took approximately 30 minutes, it proceeded relatively smoothly. While the public restrooms were kept in a good condition, some of the restroom doors were unfortunately broken. The TSA security check was quite efficient, with no waiting time thanks to a substantial number of employees on duty that day. After we made our way through TSA, the walk from gate A to C turned out to be quite a length of journey, and the whole terminal was barely populated. Our flight was scheduled to depart from gate 42, and the boarding process unfolded without any major issues. Emirates is flying from Düsseldorf to Dubai twice a day, with one flight at 15:25 and the other flight at night at 21:15. And as I said, due to the strikes, the nighttime flight got cancelled and we got put on the daytime one. We found ourselves on the Boeing 777-300. This is kinda unfortunate because the daytime flight is carried out by the Airbus A380 and I was really excited to fly with it again. The 777 got a 343 seat configuration, but in the back, starting at row 46, it changes to a 242 seat configuration. So if you're traveling as two persons and you want some privacy, make sure to sit in the back on the window sides. This flight's duration was about 6 hours and the cabin was almost completely occupied, likely due to the cancellation of the daytime flight caused by the strike. The in-flight entertainment system's TV screens left something to be desired. They were notably outdated, with some screens flickering intermittently. Additionally, the cabin's temperature seemed on the warm side. On a more positive note, the extensive selection of movies to choose from and the external cameras on the airplane were appreciated. Unfortunately, there was a persistent cigarette smell in the cabin, which appeared to be emanating from the passenger seated right in front of us, and the smell never seemed to disappear throughout the whole flight. These remotes underneath the screen was a really nice feature, which isn't to be found on many airlines. After a little bit of wait, we received the pushback and got ready for takeoff. And then it was time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenic views of Düsseldorf city. Once we were in the air, I had time to check out the restrooms on this flight. They had somewhat of an old school feel to them, although it was a nice touch that they provide hand lotion in there for the passengers. Also, I checked out the foldable tray table, and as you can see, it's probably been used for a lot of years. Approximately 2 hours into the flight attendant served the first dish. It was a chicken biryani dish, which appeared to be a popular choice among our fellow passengers. And as always, my drink of choice for this flight was the tomato juice. The dish was not only popular, but also surprisingly delicious. An alternative meal option was lamb with rice, which turned out to also be very flavorful and well prepared. Also, you had the choice between various drinks to choose from. The mixed bean salad was a delightful and somewhat unexpected side dish, and it actually paired better with the chicken than with the lamb. The portion of food served was substantial, leading to a strategy of mixing the beans with chicken to create a makeshift bowl. It turned out to be one of the best airplane meals I've had in a recent memory. The flavors were great and the side dishes were delicious. Also the bun was really soft, not like on other airlines. The cream puff dessert served was also a delightful addition, providing a sweet ending to the meal. So shortly after eating, the sun began to set and I was watching a couple episodes in the entertainment system to kill some time. They dimmed the lights and the roof of the cabin had a really nice lighting. A little less than 2 hours remaining and they served the second meal. However, the cabin lighting had been dimmed, making it impractical to fully appreciate the meal. The presence of a second meal service on a relatively short 6-hour flight was unexpected in a positive way. As we were approaching our destination, we encountered a period of strong turbulences during the landing phase, which was somewhat intimidating. However, the actual landing was quite smooth. The landing phase in Dubai was really entertaining since you see a lot of lights and a really nice scenery outside. We were still on time and had no delays landing in Dubai. Looking back at the footage, the yellow lighting inside of the cabin is not my favorite and it doesn't look that modern to me. Exiting the airplane and proceeding through immigration at Dubai Airport was a swift and straightforward process. But then the customs officials diligently inspected all my bags, including a thorough review of my medications, and asked me a lot of questions about it. We didn't experience the baggage claim since we only had an overnight stay, but the airport looked quite impressive and pretty modern. We got greeted in Dubai with heavy rain, but the locals demonstrated exceptional friendliness. One guy let us wait in his shuttle bus so we don't get soaked in the rain out there. So in summary, I would rate the overall flight experience with Emirates a 9 out of 10 rating. The primary inconveniences were the persistent cigarette smell and the border patrol process, but on the other side, the food was excellent and Emirates is a really good airline. Thanks for tuning in and see you the next time when I review a flight. Peace.